So when I type Jan and I three types of icon. Icon number 1, you can see doctor symbol. This we call it as a doctor symbol. Similar to when you go to the doctor, when you go to the clinics or hospital, you can see this type of symbol. This is called as doctor symbol. The doctor symbol is used for selecting the range. I can select 10 cells, 20 cells, selecting the range of cells. If you want to select the range of cells, you can use the doctor symbol. Second one is when I go to the border of the cell. When I go to the border of the cell, there is an arrow with 4 header. Arrow with 4 header. This is called as arrow with 4 header. What is the usage of this arrow with 4 header is, you can move the value from one cell to another cell. For example, I want to move the value from this cell to another cell. So just drag and drop and you can move the value from one cell to another cell. This is the second one. First one is for selection, doctor symbol. Second one is for arrow with 4 header, moving. Third one, when I go to the border of the cell, there is a black colored plus symbol. There is a black colored plus symbol. This black colored plus symbol is called as fill handle. This black color plus symbol, we call it as fill handle. So go to the black colored plus symbol and I drag it down. When I drag this down, you can see my month names are getting filled. Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. My month names are getting filled. If I type only Jan, Feb, March, April is getting filled. If I type January, I typed only Jan, Feb is filling. When I type January and I go to the corner and I drag it, only January, February is getting filled. Simple. Jan, Feb, January, February. If I type SUN and I go to the corner and drag it, you know what will happen. It will fill it with Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Perfect. Jan is Jan, Feb, January, February, Sunday, Monday. 1ST. You know what is that? 1ST is? 1ST is first. So when I go to the corner and drag it, first, second, third, fourth is getting filled. Simple. But the problem is, I'm going to type 1. Just I type 1. Control enter. And I go to the corner and drag it. You know what will happen? It will fill with only 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I don't want this 1, 1, 1. Instead of the 1, 1, 1, I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How can I do it? You have to type 1, then 2. This is fair enough. 1, 2, select both. You have to drag it. Correct? This is what she said is correct. Method 1. Method 1 is type 1, type 2. Select 1 and 2 and drag it down. Method 1. Method number 2. Type 1. Hold the control key. Hold the control key and drag it. 1, 2, 3 is getting filled. Second method. First method, type 1 and 2 and drag both. Second one is control key, drag it and pull it down. Second method. Third method. 1. I'm not holding the control key, just drag it down. You can see a small tag is appearing. This tag is called as smart tag. It smartly solves all the problem. All the biggest problem may have the simplest solution under the smart tag. If you know the smart tag very well, you can create a conditional formatting, you can create the chart, you can create the pivot, you can create a table, you can create a spark lines, you can create a formulas. If you know the smart tag very well, we'll see in depth of the smart tag in our next session. Now let us click on the smart tag and there is an option called as fill series. Yes. Now your series is getting filled. Third method. First method 1 and 2 drag it. Second method is hold the control key, drag it. Third method drag it and go to fill series. But all these 3 methods will work if your data is very small. Assume I have a very big data. Assume I want to fill it starting from 1. I want to fill it till 5,000. Starting from 1, I want to fill it till 5,000. So when I type 1 and I go to the corner and drag it, so now only it's going beyond 50. I have to drag, and we have to wait for a very long time because I have to fill it till 5,000. So we have to wait for a very long time. Now only it's going to cross 200. So it will take more time for me. Instead, type 1, Home tab. Go to the Home tab. Under Home tab, there is a group called as Editing. Above the Editing group, there is an arrow mark called as Fill. Some system you may not get that fill. Some system it will be just a down arrow. Correct? Some system it will show you only the down arrow because of your screen size. If your screen size is bigger, you will get that fill straight away. If the screen size is smaller, you will get the down arrow here. Whichever. Either you can click on the down arrow or you can use the fill also. Fill. Series. Go to fill. Go to series. Rows or columns. Tell me whether I want to fill it by rows or columns. Rows means it will go with left to right. Column means top to bottom. So I will go with columns. Linear is adding. Growth is multiplying. Probably growth we will see in our later session. Trend. Trend is forecasting. My 5-month sales is like this. How will be my 6th month? Then we can go for trend. Trend we'll see it in next session. Step value is 1. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 1, 4. It will increase 1 by 1 by 1. Stop. Where are we going to stop it? We are going to stop it at 5,000. Starting from 1, increase it by 1 and stop at 5,000. That's it. Say OK. Starting from 1 till 5,000. It has filled. I repeat the process. How do we check it before repeating? Control down arrow will go to the last cell. Control up arrow will go to the first cell. First and last, and you can check. So type 1, control enter, home tab, fill, series, columns, step value is 1 and stop value is 5,000. Okay. Starting from 1 till 5,000, it is getting filled. But any idea? Tell me, how can I select it from top to bottom? Control down will go to the last cell. Control up will go to the first cell. But I want to select it from first to last. How can I do that? Control. Shift down arrow. Very good. Control shift down arrow. But the challenge is, control shift down arrow I selected because my data is downwards. If my data is upwards, I can use control shift up arrow. But within this, after selecting, I want to go to the first cell, I want to go to the last cell. After selection, before selection, you can press control down, last cell, control up, first cell, that's perfectly fine. But when I selected the range, now I want to go to the first cell and last cell without removing the selection. So we have a shortcut key, that is control dot, full stop. Press that control dot once and twice and thrice. I'll press control dot once, it is going to the last cell. Control dot twice, it will go to the first, last, first, last. First cell, last cell, first cell, last cell, first cell, last cell. Without removing the selection. Without removing the selection. First you have to select it. Select the range first. Then use control dot, first, last, first, last. It will move to the first cell and the last cell within the selection. Okay. Right. Now, I want you all to try something here. I want you to try. Next one I want you to try. What I want you to try is, I want you to try starting from 500. Starting from 500. Yes. I want to fill it like this. Starting from 500. Increase it by 500, 515, 530, 545, 560, 575. Stop it at 5990. Can you try this? Yes, please. I want you to fill it starting from 500. Fill it till 5990. Fill it till 5990. Increment it by 15, 15, 15. Right. Right. This session I would have given the scores 6, 4, 3, 2. You select the top 5. We have given the certification for PDA session. 1 day session I can also you will get the certificate. Participate to the Yes, please. Help me here. Tell me how can I do that? 500. Then what could be my next step? Why? Have we did this here? Not required. Place the cursor. Then home. Fill. Series. But equal to 15 plus now you have to drag until 5990. Just now I told you this feature. 500, then go to fill series. Rows or columns? Columns. Step value 15. Stop value 5990. That's it. So starting from 500, increase it by 15 and stop it at 5990. That's all. Okay. Yes. 515, 530, 545, 560, 575, 590, 620. Stopping at 5990. Okay? Done? Now, I need a solution from your side. Just for example, assume I'm typing your company name. Any idea? Full name? Bonfiglioli, then transmission. Transmission Limited. Okay. So assume I have your company name in 3 cells. Bonfiglioli Transmission Limited. I have 3 different cells, 3 different values. Now I want to combine all the 3 cells in one cell so that I will get this Bonfiglioli Transmission Limited in one cell. Any idea? How can I combine all the 3 cells together into one cell? I want the value in one cell in the space in between. Bonfiglioli Transmission Limited. I want. Any idea how can I do this? Merchant Center. Are you sure? You are saying this one, correct? Home tab, this one, Merchant Center. If I click on Merchant Center, it says merge cells only keep uppermost data, uppermost value, discards the other. That means I have 3 values. It will keep only the first value, it will discard the other values. So if I say OK, you will get only Bonfiglioli. The transmission limited has been removed. You cannot use Merchant Center here. So the best method is, but I don't want to write a formula. I want to bring all the 3 cells together. First, see whether all the 3 cells will fit within this column. I think my column width is very small. My column width is small here, so it may not fit. So I will increase the column width. Go to the corner of the cell, increase the column width approximately. Now I think Bonfiglioli transmission limited may fit. First increase the column width. After increasing the column width, select all the three cells. Select all the three cells together. Select all the three cells. Home tab. Go to the Home tab. Go to the Fill. Home tab. Fill. In the fill from the last, second one. Justify. Just click on Justify. That's all. All the three cells has been combined into one cell. Even the space is automatically included. No formula, no function. Very simply, we have combined all the three cells together into one cell. I repeat the process again. First, increase the width of the column. Home tab. Fill. Justify. Can I split this into three different rows? Now we have combined it. Can I split it? Yes. It will show, maybe it would have been graded out. The reason is, knowingly, unknowingly, you would have selected two sheets at a time like this. On the top, you would have got something like group here. If you are getting a group, then you will not get this. That's one reason. Another reason is, if it is grouped, you have to make a right click and ungroup. That's one reason. Another reason, if you have typed something, you didn't press enter. Your cursor is still on the cell. You didn't press enter, then also the fill would have been graded out. Two reasons. One is you would have grouped multiple sheets. Another one is after typing something, you would have not pressed the enter. That's the two reasons you will not get that fill. So now right click and ungroup it. Now increase the column width. Fill, justify. It should work. Okay. Don't select multiple sheets at a time. If you select multiple sheets like this, knowingly, unknowingly, hold the control key, and if you selected multiple sheets, most of the feature will not work here. You can see conditional formatting, you can see insert, nothing is working, page layout, formula, and data. If you go to data, nothing will work. Most of the feature will be graded out if you selected multiple sheets like this. Don't select multiple sheets, right click and group. Or click on the other sheet which is not grouped. I have grouped the three sheets, so click on the fifth sheet, fourth sheet, now the grouping will go off. Otherwise, right click and ungroup it. Okay. Next we will discuss about date. Okay. Clear? Gradually we'll go to the next level. Now I want to enter a date. Let us take the first day of the next month, maybe 1st August 2026. I want to enter a date. While entering a date, let us take the date first. 01 is the day. Don't type and I'm giving a space after the date. Why I'm giving the space? The reason for giving the space is, some system between the date you may have a hyphen. Some system between the date we may have a slash. Some system we may have a dot also. So if you give the space, assume my system is having hyphen, so it will take hyphen. If your system is having a slash, it will take the slash. So let us give a space. Don't type 08 since August is the 8th month. Don't type 08 because 08, if my system is in DMY, if my system is DMY, it will take this date as 1st August, no problem. It will take it as 1st August. Assume if my system is MDY, it will what is the DMY, MDY? Date, month, year, month, date, year. Okay. So if my system is in MDY format, it will take this as 8th January. That's the problem here. When I send this file to someone else, it will get a different date. For me, it will be a different date. So the best way for entering a date is, don't type 08 instead of 08. Let us say the 3 letter of the month, AUG. 01 is the day, AUG is the month, 2026 is the year. This is the best way to enter a date. If you want to enter a date, this is the best method. It will work in any system. And you would have, maybe you can ask your other people. Most of the people are getting error. They are not able to create yearly, monthly report because the date is not entered properly. The date has to be entered properly. This is the best method to enter a date. It's the best method to enter a date. Now I press enter or a control enter to accept it. It says 01 August 2026 is the date. Could you tell me, I don't like this format. I want to change the format. Maybe 1st August 2026, whether it's a Sunday or Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday, I want to change the date format. Any idea? How can I change the date format? I don't like this format. I want a different format here. Any idea how to change the format of the cell? First method, what people will do is, right click on the cell. Just to make a right click on the cell, and there is an option called as format cells. Right click on the cell and I go to format cells. First method. But I don't prefer to use the mouse. Without using mouse, how can I make a right click? We have a shortcut key for right clicking. Shortcut key is Shift F10. Shift F10 is the shortcut key to make a right click. Hold the Shift key and press F10. That's a shortcut key for right clicking without using mouse. If you are using mouse, you can make a right click and go to format cells, or without mouse is Shift F10. After pressing Shift F10, I am saying the common tips now. This will work everywhere. Shift F10. How can I go to the format cells? There is a format cells. I want to go to the format cells without using mouse. Without using mouse, I want to go to format cells. You can press arrow mark, but how many arrow marks has to be pressed? Instead of that, every menu, there is a letter underlined. For cut, the letter underline is T, copy is C, insert is I, delete is D. See what is the letter underlined for format cell. The letter underlined for format cell is F. So what we have to do it is press F. Let me try that. I am pressing Shift F10 and I want to go to format cell. What is the letter underlined for format cell is F. It will go to format cell. Okay, clear? Based on this, next sessions you are going to teach me some shortcut key based on this. So many shortcut keys we are going to learn. Shift F10, see the letter underlined and press the underlined letter. But if you are not satisfied, is there any shortcut key? Suppose I will press Shift F10 and I am checking what is the letter underlined. I want to press the underlined letter. Instead, I want to go to the format cell straight away. Yes, we have a shortcut key, Control 1. Format cells. You will go to format cell straight away. No need to make a right click and go to format cells. Straight away it will go to format cells. Correct? Control 1. It's going to format cells. Now, after opening the format cell, where is my cursor? Now cursor is in the number area. From number, I want to go to alignment, font, border, fill, protection. If a letter is underlined, you can press the underlined letter. But here the letter is not underlined. Last session we have seen format cell, F is underlined, so we have pressed F to go to the format cell. But no letter is underlined here. If the letter is not underlined, take the first letter. For example, if I want to go to alignment, the first letter for alignment is A. If you want to go to border, the first letter for border is B. But you can ask me, font is F, fill is also F. So how can I go to font, how can I go to fill? If I press F first time, it will go to font. Second time, it will go to fill. So based on how many times you are pressing. So protection is P. If you have the underlined letter, press the underlined letter. Sometimes you don't have the underlined letter. Take the first letter. That's all. So let me go to number. Now could you tell me, my cursor is here in the number. I want to move from number to this area, category area. How can I move from number to the category area? So the letter underline is C, but you cannot press C straight away. Either you have to press the Alt C. Here, unfortunately, you have to press Alt C, or you can use the Tab key. Tab. From here, I want to jump to the next box. Tab. One box to another box. If you want to jump, there is a key called as Tab. Tab. Tab key will move to the next box. Shift Tab, the shortcut key, to move to the previous box. It all comes with the experience. When you start using it, I think you would have seen people will be using more frequently on this. When you go to the live, people will be using more on this Tab, Alt, shortcut keys. So if you want to go forward, you have to use the Tab key. If you want to go backwards, you have to use the Shift Tab. Tab key will go forward. From number, I came here. From here, I want to go to the next one. I can use another tab. So you can see it's moving to the next tab, tab, tab. But assume I have landed here under the category. So in the category area, I have landed here. Now tell me, I want to go to the general, I want to go to the number, currency, accounting. How can I do that? Without using mouse. I want to go to general, I want to go to the number, I want to go to the currency, accounting, without using mouse. How do you do it? Just now I told you, if there is a letter underlined, use the underlined letter. There is no underlined letter. So, first letter, that's all, that's all. General, G. But the problem is, for time there is T, text is also there is T. So how can I do that? One T will go to time, double T will go to text. 2 times, very good. So like this, very easily you can navigate between one area to another area. If there is an underlined letter, use the underlined letter. If there is no underlined letter, first letter. So let us come to the custom, because I want to create my own customized date format. I will come to custom. And what are all the things available below the type? What are all the things available below the type? Delete it. So I am deleting what are all the things available below the type. But unfortunately, when I delete it, I am getting something like 46,235. 46,235. What is this 46,235? I have entered the date called as 1st August 26, but it is showing 46,245. As per Microsoft, all the date starts with 01 January 1900. All the date in Microsoft starting with 1 Jan 1900. Now tell me why it is showing 46,235 here. All the date starts with 1 Jan 1900, but when I typed 1 August 26, it's showing 46,235. From 1 Jan 1900 till 1st August, there are 46,235 days from 1st August. That's the reason why we are getting it in a number. Last date is 31 December 9999. This is the last date as per Microsoft. First date is 1 Jan 1900. Last date is 31 December 9999. We don't want to worry about the last date, correct? Another 8,000 years are there, anything will happen. So let us type the date format here. D. You know what D stands for? D is for day. First day, second day, third day. 2D. 01, 02, 03, 04, 05. After date, you can put a dot, you can put a slash, you can put a hyphen, anything, your wish. So let me put a hyphen. M. You know what is that M? M is for months. 1 M is for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. January 1, February 2. 2 M. 01, 02, 03, 04, 05. 3 M. JANFEBMAR. 4 M. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. 5 M. A. But I don't recommend 5 M because I don't know A, whether A is for April or A is for August. If there is J, I don't know whether J belongs to June or July or January. So 3, 4 M is okay. 4 M's. Hyphen. YY. Year 26. How can I get 2026? 4 Y's. 3 or 4. 3 also okay, 4 is also. But I want to know whether this 1st August 2026 falls on Sunday or Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday or Friday or Saturday. You can put a comma, you can put a space. Let me put a comma. 3 D's. 1, 2, 3. SUN Sunday, MON Monday, Tuesday. 4D. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I think 4D is Saturday. 1st August 2026 falls on Saturday. Okay. Yes. 1st August 2026 is Saturday. You can customize this. You can bring Saturday 1st and August 2nd. That's your wish. Control 1. Custom. And you can change your customized format. Okay. But I want today's date, current date. So, to get today's date, 3 methods. Method number 1, control semicolon next to L on your keyboard. On your keyboard, next to L, control semicolon. On your keyboard, next to the L, there is a key, semicolon. Hold the control key and press that semicolon. It automatically displays the current date. Control semicolon. But it shows 3726. At least I can recognize that 30 is a date and 07 is the month. Sometimes it's 1 January, 1 February. We don't know which is month, which is date, which is year. To change the format of the cell, last session what we did is control 1. Manually we have gone and we have changed the format. But now we have 6 shortcut keys. Please note down all the 6 shortcut keys, which will be very, very, very useful. Today and tomorrow, or today and the later also, you will be using more on this shortcut key. Shortcut key number 1. Control Shift 1. Control Shift 1. Number format with 2 decimal places. If you want a number with 2 decimal places, we can use Control Shift 1. For an example, here I have some number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want 0, 2.00, 3.00, 4.00. Control Shift 1. Number format with 2 decimal places. Control Shift 1. Control Shift 2. Time format. Control Shift 2. Time format. But time we will see it in another few minutes. Few minutes we'll see about time. Control Shift 3. Date format. Control Shift 3. Date format. For example, this one, I want to convert it to a date format. Control Shift 3. 1 is for number, 2 is for time, 3 is for date. 4 and 5 is very easy to remember. You know what is there above 4 on your keyboard? We have above 4. What do you have above 4 on your keyboard is dollar. Dollar represents currency. For example, let me type something here, 1,25,000. Control Enter. I want to change it to the currency format. Control Shift 4. We have currency. You can see the currency symbol, rupee symbol with the comma separators. 1, 25, 000.00. The currency symbol is rupees. I don't know whether you are all getting rupee symbol. If you are getting rupee symbol, okay. If you are not getting it, or I don't want rupee, I want a dollar, I want a euro currency, no problem. First press Control Shift 4, then Control 1. Then Control 1 and change your symbols here. You can see there is an option of changing the symbols here. So first Control Shift 4. First press Control Shift 4. Your currency will appear like this. If you are not okay with this Control Shift 4, then Control 1. And you can go here and change your currency symbols. If you don't want that rupee symbol. If you want dollar, if you want euro, if you want other currency symbols. All the symbols. Okay. I hope you would have guessed what is my next shortcut key and what is the usage of the next shortcut key. Control Shift 5. What is the usage of Control Shift 5? Percentage. Very good. The percentage we will see it in another few minutes. What is the usage of percentage? We will see later. I told you 6 shortcut keys, but I told you only 5. What is that 6th shortcut key? Now, last session just now, to change it to the date form, number with the decimal place, we used Control Shift 1. I don't want the decimal places, I want to remove the decimal places. Remove it. On your keyboard, below escape key, below that escape key, above the tab key, left hand side of 1. I think I said everything. Below escape, above the tab, left of 1. Well, I cannot say anything other than this. Tilde or tilde, like a wave symbol, This one. Control Shift, be careful. Control Shift, tilde or tilde. What this will do is number without decimals. And the important thing is, in decimals, if you have a 0, if there is a 0 in decimal places, then it will work. For example, here 1.00, 2.00. Now if I press Control Shift tilde, The decimal places are getting removed. But if it use something like 12.45, here when I press Control Shift tilde, it will not work. So because after the decimal places should be a 0. If the decimal places is 0, it will remove. If the decimal places is not 0, then you cannot use that shortcut key. For the 6 shortcut keys, which will be very useful. Okay. After entering a date, let me go to the date and I go to the corner of the date and I drag it down. You can see the dates are getting incremented. 30 July, 31 July, 1st August, 2nd August, 3rd August, 4th August, 5th August, 6th August. The date is getting incremented. Assume I don't want the date to get increment. I want the month to get incremented. Assume it's a salary day. I want the month name should increase. Or I want the date of birth. I want the years to increase. Drag it. After dragging it, you can see a small tag is appearing here. Click on the tag. Fill days. Fill weekdays. Fill months. Fill years. Suppose I will go with fill months. Only the month name are getting changed. 30 July, 30 August, 30 September, 30 October, 30 November, 30 December, 30 January. Unfortunately, in February we don't have 30. That's why 28, 30 March, 30 April, 30. All the 30. Only the month names are getting changed. And I click here. Years. Only the years. 30 July 26, 30 July 27, 30 July. Monthly. If you want, monthly is here one. This one is yearly. Like click here. Weekdays. After 30, 31, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17. So what's happening in weekdays? Monday to Friday. Unfortunately, Saturday and Sunday will not be there as per Microsoft. Saturday and Sunday is the non-working days. Till only to Monday to Friday. So you can click here and remember this is temporary. If you are doing some activity, this will go off. When you drag it, immediately this smart tag will appear. You can go there and change it. Whether you want it by days, or you want it by weekdays, or you want it by months, or you want it by years. Simple. So control semicolon is giving the date. There is one more shortcut key. Control shift semicolon. Control shift semicolon. Tell me what is the advantage of that control shift semicolon? Current time. Control shift semicolon. But I don't know whether you are getting that time with AM and PM. If you are getting AM and PM, okay. If you are not getting AM and PM, no worries. I will tell you how to get that AM and PM also. Probably in another 5 minutes or few minutes, we'll see how to get that AM and PM also. So control semicolon will give you the date. Control shift semicolon will give you the time. Now, 3 methods to get the date. Control semicolon will give you the date. There is one function available equal to today, T-O-D-A-Y. Today, bracket open, above 9, there is a open bracket. Above 0, there is a close bracket, but I think close bracket is not required. Open it, Excel will automatically close it. No need to close the bracket manually. It will close it automatically. Equal to today, bracket open. That's all. No need to close the. If you want to close it, you can close it, but no need. Excel will close it automatically. This also gives me today's date. Control semicolon is giving today's date. Today also is giving today's date. So what is the difference? Control semicolon is static, fixed. What is meant by static or fixed? Change. When I open the file tomorrow, what will be the date here? Same 30 July. Day after tomorrow, 30 July. Monday, 30 July. 10 days later, 30 July. It will not get changed. But whereas this one, today is dynamic. It will get updated. Suppose I close the file today and open it tomorrow morning. The date will turn into 31st July. The next day, 1st August, 2nd August, the date will get updated. Whereas today, the date will be fixed. Now, today the date will get updated. Control semicolon, the date will get fixed. One more function. Equal to now. N-O-W. Bracket open, bracket close. Can you tell me what is this now used for? What is the purpose of this now? Date and time. But here in my system, the date is displayed like this, 37/26/12/06. Now it's 12 o'clock, it's saying 12:06. Suppose I am opening the same file at 1 o'clock. How it will be displayed? 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. 1 o'clock means 13. 2 o'clock is 14. I don't want it. 1 o'clock means 1 p.m. 2 o'clock means 2 p.m. So let us change the format of the cell. What is the shortcut key for format cells? Control 1. Very good. Control 1. Custom. Go to custom. Under custom, already DD, MM, YYY, HH is hours, MM is minutes. In between HH and MM, you can see colon. You should have colon. Don't put a dots. You have to put a colon. HH is hours, MM is minutes, colon, SS is seconds, SS seconds, space, AM/PM. AM is morning, before 12 o'clock is AM, after 12 o'clock it becomes PM. Now it's 12 after 12, so it will show you as PM. If you open this file in the morning, it will show it as AM. So AM/PM. Okay. Is this date is updated? Yes, the date will get updated, time will get updated. If I open tomorrow, the date will get updated. What about the time? Now the current time is 12:08 as per my system, but here it's showing 12:06. The time is not getting updated. No worries. We can use a shortcut key, F9. Whenever you press F9, you can see the time will get updated. So just to F9, your time will get updated automatically. If you are using now, if you didn't use now, you will not get this. You have to use that now function. Let me press F9 once. Yes, you can see now the time is 9:12:09:01 p.m. Whenever you press that F9, your time will get updated. This is now. You should have used now. If you used now, you will get it. Without using now, you will not get the time updated. Thus, today doesn't have the time. Today is just a date. I told you should enter now. Today to say equal to. Change the format. Click on that. The date. Okay, please try this. The next one. What I want you all to try is starting from 1st August 2026. Fill it by month wise. 1st August, 1st September, 1st October, 1st November, 1st December, 1st January, 1st February. All the first day of every month to be filled. Ending date is 1st December 2080. When I go down, control down, the last date should be 1st December 2080. Starting from 1st August, fill the table by month wise, ending with 1st December 2080. Please try this. Please try. Yes, please. Starting from 1st August, fill all the days, all the months. 1st August, 1st September, 1st October, November, 1st December, January. Last session only we have seen how to use that fill 500 to 5000, 1 to 5000. Try now. Try and fail rather than failing to try. Not able to get it, how much is failing? I want 2080, 80. 1 minute, otherwise I will give you the solution. Okay. How can I do this? First, let me type first day 01 August 2026. The date is format is not changing. You can press Ctrl Shift 3, but it has automatically displayed. Then Home tab, Fill, Series, Columns, Date, Tell me what has to be selected here. Day, weekday, month, year. Can I select day or weekday or month or year? Month. Because after August I need September. Month. Step value is 1. Because after August I need September. 1. Stop value 01 December 2080. That's the last day. I told you this is the best method for entering a date. 01 December 2080 is the last day. Okay. Yes. 1st August, 1st September, 1st October, 1st November, 1st December. Why there is hash displayed is your column width is not sufficient for displaying the value. So go to the column width corner, double click, it will get fitted automatically. So August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, it's incrementing by month wise. Control down, 1st December 2018. At least try the next one at least. Most of you didn't do this, but I want you to try the next one. Starting from 1st January 27, next year. Next year first day. January, April, July, October. Every quarter first day has to be filled. 1 January 27, 1 April 27, 1 July 27, 1 October 27, 1 January 28, 1 April, 1 July, 1 October, ending with 1 October 2019. Starting from 1st January 27, fill all the quarter wise. After January, April, July, October. January, April, to October 29. Write this. The last one, this is easier. The last one, this is easier. January, 1st April, 1st July. Otherwise, first day of every quarter. Done. Now I can see almost most of you has completed this one. Let me try this. 01 January 2027. Control enter. Home, fill, series, then columns, date, month, After this, one small change. What is the change here? Step value should be 3 because every 3 months. After January, I need April. So next 3 every quarter. And last day is 01 October 2090. That's the last day. Okay. So 1 January, 1 April, 1 July, 1 October, 1 January, 1 April, 1 July, 1 October. All the first day of every quarter ending with 1st October 2090. The last and final one in this is, let me put today's date. What is the shortcut key for getting today's date? Control semicolon. So enter today's date. After entering today's date, now what I want you all to do here is, starting from today's date, first format the cell like this. Your cell should be formatted like this: 30 July 26 Thursday. And I want to fill all the Thursdays. Assume every Thursday we have a meeting. Every Thursday we should have a weekly meeting. So 30 July, 6 August, 13 August, 20 August, 27 August, 3rd September, 10th September. All the Thursdays has to be filled, ending with 29 December 2050. Ending with 29 December 2050. All the Thursdays has to be filled. I am giving some exercise like this to practice. When you practice only, you will remember the concept. If you are not practicing, you may not remember the concept. I am giving some task to practice. Starting from 30 July, 29 December, also a Thursday. In December 2015, all the Thursdays have to be filled. All the Thursdays. Today. Starting today, all the Thursdays. Three Thursdays. All the Thursdays. What's the mistake you did? You got Sundays. Yes, 7 is good. Weekday you have to make tests. You can sign, but you have to use 5. Either you can go for day or weekday also. The number of incremental dates should change based on whether you are selected weekdays or days. Okay. Let me try this. First, let me change the format. Control 1, custom, DD, MMM, 3M or 4M, YYY. Then I want 3D or 4D to get Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So DD, MMM, 4Ms, 4Ys, and 3 or 4D for getting Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay. Fill, series. 2 things you can do. You can go to columns. One is date, day. This day to next Thursday, how many days are there? You have to make it as 7. So every 7 days you will get the next Thursday. That's one method. Another method is instead of day, make it as weekday. And step value is 5. Next weekday will come after 5 days, 5 weekdays. 2 holidays will not be considered. So this Thursday to next Saturday, Thursday is 5 weekdays. Either you can go for day 7 or weekday 5. Both are same. But this will not work if I want all the Sundays to be filled. Then this weekday may not work. But here this data is okay. Either you can go for day and make it as 7, weekday or make it as 5. Both are same. Let us say the last date is, I forgot the what is the last day? 29? 29 December 2050. So I want till 29 December 2050, all the Thursdays has to be filled. Okay. Yes. 30 July, 6th August, 13th August, 20th August, 27th, 3rd September, 10, 17, 24, 1, 8, 15. All the Thursdays are getting filled. The last day is 29 December 2050. That's also a Thursday. Okay. Either change the number of days to 5 if you are used to weekday, 7 if you are used to days. Okay? Clear? Done? Next exercise. We will jump on to the next very powerful exercise, powerful concept. Manually to do this in olden days, it's very tough. We have to write so many formulas and functions for this. But latest, very easily you can do it. It's a small AI tool, artificial intelligence tool. For example, we have a table where I can see the employee number, employee name, date of birth and date of joining. Based on this, for example, this is a downloaded data from SAP, ERP, Oracle or some other. This is, I think, day by day. After going to your department, day by day, you will be using this feature. You will download the data, you extract the data, you clean up the data, convert it to a proper data. For example, let us take this table. From this table, I want to get only the first letters of all the employee names. First letters. For Shiva, I want S. Subramaniam, yes. Saravanan, yes. Venkatesan, B. Sundarraj, yes. So I want to get only the first letters. If you are using old version of Excel, you have to use some function like left, right, mid, text to columns, so many formulas and function. But latest version, you have to just give an example. What is your expectation? What is your wish? What is the output you want? Just give 1 or 2 example or sample. Just give an example or sample to Excel. When you are giving an example, please remember that the example should be on the next immediate column. You have to give the example on the next immediate column. Second one, your example should be case sensitive. Your example should be case sensitive. What is case sensitive? Capital letter, small letter. If you are giving the first example in capital, second example should be in capital. One capital, one smaller, it may not work. And what is that next immediate column? My data is ending at column D. You have to give the example at column E. Don't give the example at column F or G. It may not work. It will throw error. You have to do it immediately after your table is completed. My table is ending at D. So give the example at E. So let me do that. Let me take the example for the first person, Shiva. The initial of Shiva, first letter of Shiva is S. Let me take another example, another different example. How do I know whether my cursor is here? So you can check my cursor is at 17th row E column. There is one simple method. After finishing this, I will explain that method. Let me take the next person, Ravinder. Ravinder, what I want is R. For Shiva, why I am giving 2 examples is, in Shiva, first letter is also S. Shiva, the initial is also S. So better to give two different examples. Let us take this Ravinder as an example and R. Is my example correct? Why? There we are given capital, here I have given smaller. Either both are small or both are capital. So let us put R here. Then, as I told, the AI feature, the powerful feature available in Excel called as flash fill. Flash fill. In a flash, you can fill it. How can I use the flash fill? By a shortcut key, Control E. Just press Control E and check. That's all. In a flash, Excel will get filled. Your answer will be filled automatically. Without writing the formula function, your answer would have got filled here. Let me try this. Control E. Yes. Now you can see all the first letter has been separated. All the first letters. Just to give a sample, and I press Control E. Samples. After giving the sample, on the bottom, you can see it shows the message. Flash fill changed 52 cells. In 52 cells, flash fill has changed your values. Which 52 cells the flash fill has changed? Can I find it? Yes. Click here, go to this message where it is saying 52 cells. Click it. It selects only that 52 cells. Only that 52 cells would have been selected. Control E. What happens if I forgot that shortcut key? I don't remember the shortcut key. Control E. Is there any other method other than that Control E? Yes. Home tab. Fill. For example, I want to fill it without the shortcut key. Home tab. Fill. Below the fill, you can see flash fill. Home tab, fill and flash fill. This is the next method without the shortcut. Third method, data flash fill. You can see there is a small flash like thunderbolt. Data flash. Third method. So whichever the method is easier, you could use any one of the method. I recommend always the shortcut key Control E. Control E is much better rather than going to home tab, fill, flash fill, data flash fill. Okay. Now, so we have separated the first letter OK. Now I want the initial of all the employees to be separated. Initial. Heading, it's always better to type because flash fill will not give you the heading properly. Heading better to type it. Now for example, I want the initials of all the employees. Let us take S as the example. Shiva initial is S. Next let us take Subramanian. Subramanian initial is P. Now I am pressing Control E. It is generating the data, but I am saying it's an artificial. It's not intelligence. It's an artificial intelligence. Any artificial intelligence may give a error, may give a wrong result also. But here I am not satisfied. I am saying that it's giving the wrong result. Yes. Very good. You can see the row number 25, Venkatesan. His initial is PD, but I am getting only D. Because I have given only two things, S and P, so my flash fill has recognized that they want only the last two characters. Last character, it has got the last character. Similarly, you can see here, Ragul TP, Morgan RK, Rajagopal WV, Chauhan RK, they are having two initials. So how can I solve this? Very simple. One example, take the person who is having one initial. Second example, take the person who is having two initials. So one where we have one initial, second one where we have two initials. Now press Control E. Yes. If you have one, it will take one. If you have two, it will take two. So you have to give the right examples. It's an artificial. It may not give you the right input. You have to give the right input. Based on the right input, it will give you the right output. So you have to give that correct. So I have given two initials. One person, one initial taken first example. Second, I have taken the second person who is having two initials. Then press Control E. These are all the things I can say. You cannot do it by writing formulas and function. It is impossible if you write a formulas and functions. Like this, what are all the things I can do? You can do anything. It's not only the text. From the date of birth, I want only the month name. I want only the month name here. Can I get only the month name here? Yes. For first person, I want May. Second person, I am typing F. When I type F, you can see flash fill or Excel is automatically giving a suggestion for us. It's giving a suggestion. Is this what you want? It is giving the suggestion. If you are okay with the suggestion, enter. If you are not okay with the suggestion, you have to type and you have to press Control E. I think I am okay with the suggestion. It's giving the right output. Enter. So we got the output. Month name is separated. If you are using old version of Excel, you have to write some left, right, mid, month, year. So many formulas are there, but here it's very simple. Just give one or two examples and press Control E. Try your own example. It's not required you have to follow me. Try some examples. And even flash fill is used not only for separating. Flash fill can be used for changing the cases also. For example, I want all the employee names to turn into a capital letters. All the employee name I want it in capital letters here. So let us type the example in capital. With the initial, without initial is your wish. So for example, Shiva, I want it with the initial. So you can put an initial. If you don't want, leave the initial. So Shiva, yes. One example or two examples. Just give one example and two example. Control E. All the employee names have turned into capital letters. So capital letters. So just give one or two examples and then Control E. So it's not only used for separating, it can be used for changing uppercase and lowercase also. Not only for uppercase and lowercase. Let us go to the next sheet. I'll go to the sheet number 3. In sheet number 3, I have the last name and first name. We have the last name and first name of all the employees. I want to combine the last name and first name and I want to bring last name and first name together. Arjun space Rajesh, Bhavani space Mani, Chandru dot space dot Kumar. I want the two name to be combined. Let us give an example. Arjun space Rajesh. One example or two examples. One or two. Then press Control E. It has combined. So flash fill is not only used for separating the data. Flash fill can be used for combining your columns also. Very easily it will combine your columns. Just give one or two examples. One example or two examples. Control E. That's all. Okay. With the help of this, I want you to try this. Can you please generate the email IDs like this? arjun.r@outlook.com or your company name.com or gmail.com, anything. Bhavani.m@outlook.com, Chandru.k, Deepa.r, Ilavasi.r, Gokul.s, Harini.s. So I want name dot the first letter of the second first name and outlook.com. Email IDs for all the employees. Remember Arjun.r, Bhavani.m. Bhavani initial is M. Generate the email IDs. Example here. I will give the example on the next immediate column. Bhavani. Right, as it will be careful. May make a mistake. Just young. Careful, will make a mistake. Basic silly. Okay. So let me do this. Arjun.r at Outlook. I'm typing something like arjun.r@outlook.com. Now, unfortunately, as I told, AI can make a mistake. Control E. It's giving a wrong output because Bhavani initial is not H. Initial is M. What is the problem is, if for Arjun, the second letter of Arjun is R, first name, first letter is also R. So what it has understood is, they are taking the second letter from Arjun. So it has taken the second letter for Bhavani also. That's why it's giving H here. So as I told, it may make a mistake. So try to give one more better example. Let us take the second example. Bhavani.m at outlook.com. Now press Control E. Yes. Now it should work. So try to give at least 2 or 3 examples. Sometimes one example will be enough, but it may give a wrong result. So better to give 2 or 3 examples. But I don't know whether you have noticed it. Whenever you created, I think the hyperlink is automatically created by Excel. It's better. Suppose I want to send a mail to Arjun Rajesh, means you can just go here and make a click. It will send a mail to that particular person. It automatically sends a mail. It will open the Outlook and it will send the mail. But I don't like this. Every time I don't want to go here and make a click. I want to remove this hyperlink. Select the data. Control Shift down arrow. Right click. Remove hyperlink. If you don't like that hyperlink. But if you are removed, creating hyperlink is very tough. Creating hyperlink is very tough. I think better to have it. But sometimes I don't want it, means you can remove the hyperlink also. Select the hyperlinked area, right click and remove hyperlink. Remove hyperlink. So right click and I removed the hyperlink. Now there is no hyperlink. If I go here and make a click, it is not hyperlinked. With the help of this, maybe the final one in this task is, on the same sheet, when I go to the right hand side, there is a small data, raw data. There is some data with hyphen in between, slash in between, there is a data. Based on this data, I want you to generate some columns like this. I want you to generate some column like this. First column, heading, forget about the heading. Heading, it has created some dummy headings. You can delete the heading also. First, I want you to generate something like this. PLN, CDL, GLD, CBE, MDU, SLM, CBE 70, MDU 20. Next is year 2022, 2011, 2010. PLN 2022, CDL 2011. CBE, PLN, MD. I want to separate, I want to combine so many things I want to do based on one column. I want to create multiple columns. How many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 columns has to be created. Based on this one raw data, I want you to make 6 columns. Using the same flash fill. Using the same flash fill. Try. There you are given capital, capital. Columns. You have to give the example on the next immediate column. Done. For the break, we should finish one more exercise if possible. Done. Got it. 6 columns. 52. output like this. Forget about the heading. Super. Excellent. Most of you has did it fully. Someone has have completed. Okay, let me try this. First one, what I want is I want only the first three letters. That is P, L, N. Then I say C, D, L. You can see it's giving a suggestion. Check whether the suggestion is okay. If the suggestion is okay, you can press enter. If suggestion is not okay, you have to press control E. I think my suggestion is not okay here. I'm not getting the right result here. Somewhere else I'm getting PLN, CBE, SLM 50. So that's not correct. So let me take another example. GLD, control E. Now let me check. Yes, now it's correct. So as I told, always it may not give you the right output. You have to check. It may make a mistake also. PLN, CD, first three character has been separated. Fine. The next one, CBE. I want this character, CBE, MDU. For this Excel, you cannot write a formula. What is the formula for this? I don't know what is the formula to be written for this. It's very tough. But let me give an example. CBE, MDU. It's giving a suggestion. Let us check whether the suggestion is okay. Enter. I think suggestion is okay. The next one is 2022. Only the year, the last four digits year, 2022. But could you tell me how can I remove that dot 00? I don't want that 0. I want just how do we remove the dot? Control? Control 1. Very good. Go there and change. That's one method. One more method. Straight away there is a shortcut key for removing the decimal places. Control Shift. Tilde or tilde below escape. Very good. Control Shift below escape. You can see the tilde or tilde like a wave symbol. Control Shift tilde. Now press Control E. Control 1 manually you can go there and change it. Or Control Shift tilde. Next one. CBE 17. I want CBE 17 here. Control E. Yeah, fine. Next. PLN 2022. I want PLN 2022. Control E. Fine. The next one. CBE PLN. CBE PLN. If you want it in small letter also you can do it. Suppose I want this CBE PLN in small letters. CBE PLN. First letter cap letter, other letter running letter also you can do it. Yes, all are in small, all are in capital, or first letter smaller, capital, other letter smaller. So you can give one or two examples, Control E, Control E, Control E, that's all. Based on one column, we have generated 6 other columns with various probabilities. First 3 cells, last 3 data, first 3, in between we had something, from the third and fourth we have combined. So many things we did it using this flash film. Just to give one or two examples and I say Control E. Okay, let us start the next task. I don't know whether we can complete it before the break. We will at least start 4. We'll start this. When I go to the exercise number 4, we have month name, we have number of customers. Every month we are getting some new customers. January we got 230 customers, February 820, March is 840 and April is 690. With this I want to know what is the percentage for January month? How many percentage of new customer we got it for January? Similarly for February, similarly for March, similarly for April. If you are using the old version of Excel, first we have to find out the grand total of this month. Then this January month total has to be divided with the grand total. Then only you will get the percentage of grand total for January. Similarly for February also you have to do the same thing. March also you have to do the same thing. But latest version it's very simple. Select the number of months. Select only the number of month. Control shifted down arrow. Select the number of months. You can see a small tag is appearing here. There is a small tag. Name of this tag. Now the name of this tag is called as quick analysis. Quick analysis. Quickly you can analyze your data. The shortcut key for this quick analysis is Control Q. Either select it and using the mouse click on the quick analysis or use the shortcut key Control Q. So let me press that Control Q now. When I press Control Q, formatting, charts, totals, table, spark lines, everything will see one by one. First let me go to the totals. When I go to the totals, there is a sum, there is average, there is count, there is percentage of total, there is running total. But you can see two sums are available. Blue colored left hand side there is a sum, right hand side yellow colored sum. What is the difference between the first blue color sum and second yellow color sum? First one is for row wise, very good. Second one is for column wise. So here my data is in columns, top to bottom. What I want is I want percentage. So here we have the percentage of total, that is by row wise. But I want the percentage for columns. So there is an arrow mark. Expand that arrow mark. And here you can see from the last to the second one, percentage of total. That's all. Just to click on the percentage of total, it automatically calculates the percentage. January it's 1%, February is 6%, March is 6, April is 5. How can I verify whether my answer is right? Select this contribution percentage and see what is the total on the bottom. The total should be 100%. If you are getting 100%, then your formula is correct. Repeating it again. Select the number of customers. Control Q. Totals. Arrow mark on the last. Percentage of total. Out of 100%, what is the contribution in January? What is the contribution in February? What is the contribution in March? Overall total is 100, then your formula should be correct. Okay. Cumulative percentage. Any idea what is meant by cumulative percentage? January cumulative percentage means what should be the value I should get here? 1.72. February means? 7.84. Very good. 1.72 is for January. February is what is it? 7.84. That means 1.72 plus 6.12. March means 1.72, 6.12 plus 6.27. That's cumulative. Very simple. How do we find the cumulative? Select this data, contribution percent. Based on the contribution, I want cumulative. Select the contribution percentage. Control Q. Control Q. Totals. Control Q. Totals. There is a arrow mark here. There is an arrow mark. Running total. Running total is equivalent to cumulative running total. As he said rightly, we are getting January is 1.7 to February it's 7.8, March it's 14.10. At last you should get 100. If you are getting 100, then your formula is correct. I repeat the process. Select this contribution percentage. Control Q. Go to totals. Arrow mark. Running total. Because we want the running total by column wise. Running total. So January it's 1.7. February it's 7.84. March it's 14. At last it's 100. So if you are getting 100 at the last, your formula should be correct. Okay. So from today, writing the formulas and function is also very easy. No need to write. Control Q, you can select it. And in the afternoon, we'll see how to automatically get the subtotal, grand total, conditional formatting, spark lines. Very importantly, we have to see about lookups, pivots. We are in exercise number 14. Actually, we have totally 18 sheets, 17 exercise. One is not an exercise, that's a product master. So we have completed 4. We have to complete another 13 exercise in the afternoon. Okay. Save the file. We'll take a break. I stop the video recording.